favorite fairy tales about a very beautiful princess named Rindercella. Here it goes. Once upon a while in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Rindercella. Now, Rindercella, she lived with her muggly other and her 2 sad blisters. Also in this corn country, there was a very pransome hitz. It was quite a mud stuffing. And he was going to throw a bouncy ball for all the people for riles around, especially the pitch people. So Rindercella's muggly other and her 2 sad blisters went off to buy some drancy fesses for the bouncy ball. Rindercella couldn't go with them because she had to clean all the ruddy dads. Then when the night of the bouncy ball arrived, Rindercella's muggly other and her 2 sad blisters went off, but Rindercella couldn't go because she didn't have a drancy vest to wear. Rindercella was so sad. She was so sad. She went out into the garden and she cat down and cried. And she cried and cried and cried. Well, she was kidding there crying when all of a sudden her Gary Mudfather appeared. And her Gary Mudfather touched Rindercella with her magic wand. And Rindercella had a drancy vest to wear. Then she touched a pumpkin with her magic wand. And there was a kick boat with fixed white sources to pull it. Rindercella was so excited she went off immediately to the bouncy ball. But as she was leaving, her Gary Mudfather yelled after her, "Rindercella, if you're not home before midnight, I'll turn you into a pumpkin!" Rindercella heard this and she went off to the bouncy ball. When she got there, she was greeted at the front door by the pransome hints who had been watching her through a wooden window. Then the pransome hints and Rindercella danced all night, and they lell in fog. But then the mid-clock struck night, and Rindercella stakes down the rares, and just as she reached the bottom, she flopped her dripper. Pransome Hints was so upset, he went all over the corn country to try and find that beautiful girl that had slopped her dripper. And finally, he got to Rindercella's house. And he tried the dripper on Rindercella's muggly other. And it made it did. So, he tried it on Rindercella's 2 sad blisters. And it fit and did. But then, he tried it on Rindercella, and it fit did. So the pransome hints and Rindercella were married and they lived everly after happer. Now, the story to this story is,